to please stand for Montgomery County Constable Precinct 5's Deputy Blake McElhenney. McElhenney, you don't want to mess up his name. Blake McElhenney, what a guy. Now, if I could get Constable Mark Herman to please stand and be recognized for Harris County Constable Precinct 4 and Corporal David J. Matthew. And I'd like to ask Constable Mark Herman to please stand for the Montgomery County Constable Precinct 4's Captain Buck Clendenin. And from the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, if I could get Sheriff Rand Henderson to please rise. For Detective Jeff Wells. And from Splendora ISD Police Department, we have Chief Rex Evans standing to represent Chief Rex Evans, who is accepting his award. Chief Rex Evans. And now, Special Agent in Charge, Fred Milanowski, please rise. From the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, again an undercover officer, Senior Special Agent Jason Bean. And if we could get Assistant Special Agent in Charge Scott Smith for the Drug Enforcement Administration's Special Agent Shelby Hamilton. And from the Navasota Police Department, if Chief Sean Myatt, take your time. Make sure you get that perfect shot. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Lieutenant Michael Mize from the Navasota Police Department. Please give a big round of applause to all of our officers of the year. Be our ambassadors. Let your coworkers know, and they truly care. So please, there are plenty of opportunities for you to become a member tonight, whether it's an annual membership. I say go for it. Get that lifetime membership today with scholarships, support, equipment that we might not have had otherwise. So please, become a member of the 100 Club.
The award tonight, kind of tell me what brought this up.
It's an incident that occurred in Splendora. I was checking the schools. Vehicle pulled up by me, and family was very frantic, and their infant child was not breathing. I was able to perform CPR and clear the airway, and the baby started to breathe again.
Feeling to get this award.
It's very humbling to receive this award, especially on National Police Week, to think of all the officers involved in all of those things. It's very humbling to be here.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Okay, Sheriff Henderson, tell me, Detective Wells, kind of give me a rundown of how he came about this award. And this is not the first one.
This is his second one. He got one around 2004 or so for his investigation into the attempted murder of now Constable Philip Cash. So this is a huge second award for him. He, through his tenacious detective skills, never gave up on this case. This was a case that most told him was no way there would ever be a prosecution on it. But because of his work and the work of his partners in the federal system, particularly the FBI efforts that they had, he was able to finally get a conviction after years and years of investigation. And the suspect finally got a capital case for a death sentence on it.
Now, this was a murder case, basically several murder cases.
Yeah, 3 murder cases. He was able to tie all of them together. There was one common suspect that finally came together. It had international implications, and it was extremely complicated and took a really deep dive into the investigation. And it took somebody like Wells, who has that capacity in his investigative skills, to be able to do it. So his tenure with the agency, just received a 30-year pin for his years of service, and it's those years of service, and it was that knowledge of investigations that allowed Montgomery County and Harris County and the FBI to work jointly to get a major conviction on this case.
I moved like 4 times. We're still one subdivision.
My name is Jeff Wells, and you know it.
Oh yeah. Tell me how you brought this award around.
It was a case that I worked that you're well familiar with. Get that thing out of here.
Iraqi citizens in Woodlands. We had a soccer coach that was pretty much tortured Saddam. And these folks.
Got it.
I was there in 07. Well after.
My sons.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Tell me when.
Chief Welch, tell me, Captain Clendenin, tell me how this award came about.
Go ahead.
Well, it was the middle of the night. It was late. We received a call for assistance from one of our local fire departments. When we arrived on scene, 2 vehicles had been swept off the roadway in a blind curve late at night due to some flash flooding in our area. When we arrived, the fire department had set up an operational area. We got into the water and immediately made our way to where their units were already out, picking up one of the victims. Was able to see one of the victims was a female, young, probably 21 years old, clinging to the top of her car. And we attached some rescue lines, did a live bait rescue with the assistance of officers from our department and the fire department. I was able to make my way to her through the flooded waters, make contact with her, secure her, and with their assistance, they were able to bring me back to the safe area.
Quick Car Rescue, I remember when you first went through this thing many, many years ago. Kind of bring back some memories with it bouncing around like that in the water?
Yeah, a lot of memories. I've been at it since about 1991 and still doing it today. And we've got a good team, and nothing happens without those guys on our team.
Chief, what about what's your feeling on him getting the award and the whole team actually coming together?
We're honored to be here today with Captain Clendenin. He's a 15-year veteran. He oversees our daily patrol activities at Montgomery County Precinct 4 Constable's Office. It's an honor to be here with him, to watch him receive the 100 Club Hero Award.